I think what's keeping young people from testing in HIV is because they are afraid when, okay, if I am HIV, I'm going to die. You know, that's the thing that makes them to take their foot back on going to the clinic.
It's friends and family. Like, I've seen it with the youth in my community. Our parents are like totally against talking about HIV and stuff. They don't really talk about those things. So when you go to your friends, you talk to them about HIV testing, and they'll be like, if you test and you find out that you're HIV positive, you'll be a mockery and stuff. So sometimes you think that if I test and I find out that I'm HIV positive, I will lose my family, I'll lose my friends. So it's better if I stay not knowing my status. So I think those are the two things that really keep young people from testing.
The person that does bad, you still have an idea, even though your friends has left you alone. Tell them more about HIV. Tell them more and more up until they understand it. Because some of them, there is a lack of information. They don't understand that you could still survive having HIV in your blood by taking your treatment. They think that when you are having HIV, you're going to die. But if you are doing more workshop and do more campaign and talk to the youth, especially because they are the only one who are having a higher percentage when it comes to HIV.
Art can be the way that we can use uh, to encourage youth to go for HIV testing, and art can be a that medium way to make sure the youth is well aware of the HIV. I mean, there are organizations who are working on that, trying to do awarenesses, make sure the youth have the knowledge. But as art, everyone love art. I do think that using visual art and as an artist, as a poet, can be effective in promoting dialogues and engaging youth into the dialogues and talk to older people, because young people love art.
Using the Woza approach might be very, very helpful in persuading people, like especially young people, in doing HIV testing. Because when you use photography, you get to learn a lot of things that you never thought about. Like, you get to think out of the box. So it might help because for me, it has changed a lot of things. Like, a lot of things that I didn't see, I started seeing them when I started using photography.
Go to each and every event, you will find art because they're going to perform. So once you talk about art, people getting interested, they want to see, okay, this guy is talented. No, like as a poet, I can write a poem about HIV, encouraging you to go for testing. So that's why when you do poetry, you get emotional sometimes, and when you're emotional, you talk in such a way that people will look at you and reflect on what you are saying. That way, people will be encouraged to go for testing. I'm sure of that. Build or destroy. Build or destroy. I will deliver the message with passion, regardless of my imperfection. I shall take that action, there is no question. Judging has become a fashion. I mean, hate, killing, and pretending is now our mission. We don't even know what does mean to have a proper education. I'm afraid, young people, this is the wrong direction.
We are the ones who understand our parents more than other people do. And we are the ones who understand about these sicknesses more than they do. Because at their time, there was no HIV and stuff. Like, even if it was there, but it wasn't something as huge as it is right now. Sometimes we as the youth we take things for granted if we hear them from elder people. So it's much better if you hear it from someone who's your age or the same age group as you are. Like sometimes when elders say something, you're like, oh yeah, they're elders and what they are going to say except for that. But then if somebody younger says something, you realize yourself that, okay, this could be very, very dangerous because here somebody is very young, but they're still talking about it. There would be a role for Woza in communication in terms of the parents with the kids because I think that there's a lot of learning that has to be done. Like our parents do not really think out of the box when it comes to things like HIV and AIDS, pregnancy and stuff. So I don't know how they see this HIV issue, but I think maybe there's a misunderstanding in what they know and what we know, or they just do not understand like totally about HIV and AIDS. But it will be very, very difficult because most elders in this community, like, they're not into media that much. So they would need something solid to make them come for those learnings and stuff.